I love seeing the marching band there on the sand, the beach. Not bad to be in Tampa enjoying all that, John.
Oh yeah, definitely. The beach sounds pretty nice right now, especially what we're digging out of as we go over the past couple of days. That winter storm, blizzard for some parts of the state as well. Clouds still overhead right now, so we don't have the warmth of the sun yet, but those are going to be breaking apart as we go throughout the day. Mild afternoon, some light snow chances are going to return tomorrow as a cold front pushes on in, and that's going to drop temperatures as we go into any type of New Year's Eve celebration plans into New Year's Day. As right now, satellite and radar really moving in from the northwest. Clouds starting to move in. That's what we have. The upper level flow is the pretty much cloud cover moving to the southeast, laying down some light snowfall in between Des Moines and towards Chicago, but not really seeing a lot of that impact over the state, at least really for the rest of this afternoon. Close to the eastern border right now, any type of flakes actually hitting the ground. Everywhere else going to be snow free as we still stick with the clouds over the vast majority of the state. Not seeing anything even from our west Des Moines sky cam. You can kind of make out a little bit of breaks off in the distance, but still socked in even up towards Algona. Going to be mostly cloudy, overcast conditions. That was actually Indianola. But overall, clouds going to take some time. They are going to start to push on out, though. We'll have decreasing clouds deeper into this afternoon, and then we'll continue with decreasing clouds into the evening and most of overnight, but actually clouds start to move back in as we talk about Wednesday morning. It's all ahead of a cold front. That's what's going to be bringing the cool down. But as far as the snow chances, it's going to be off to the north and northeast, mainly southern Minnesota, going over to parts of Wisconsin and Illinois, and the northeastern tip of Iowa. It's really going to be the only chance to see measurable snowfall. Some light flurries possible as we go into the evening. So if you do have any plans, if you see some flakes going on by, it's not going to accumulate, but it will add to a little bit more of the ambiance of New Year's Eve, especially around this time of year. We expect the cold and we expect some snow chances, but as far as the measurable stuff, like I said, off to the east, could just see some light flurries, not really even a chance of a dusting for us. That'll be mainly to the northeastern edge of the state. But as we talk about what it's going to feel like with the cool down, well, it's going to feel pretty chilly. This is around 10 p.m. going into New Year's Eve timing. This is 10 p.m. Wednesday going into midnight, feeling like the single digits by around the time the ball drops here for us. So it is going to be a night that you definitely want to have the winter layers. You'll need all of them because this is not warm by any means. We definitely have had colder, but it is going to be a chilly start to 2026. And even the first day, New Year's Day, highs staying below freezing. So we're not going to be climbing up to our seasonal average of around 32. That's what we should be seeing around this time of year. So it's a little bit below. Doesn't last long, though. We are going to see more of that warm up as we go into the weekend, and especially on Sunday. A lot of sunshine for the weekend, but highs back in the 40s Sunday afternoon.